because they're open till about 4 o'clock.
What's that bum?
Pineapple.
Oh. It's like bum, babe.
What?
It's like bum.
Your bum. All right, here we are, and we are officially 1 week out. Let's see where we're at. I don't know how other people do this, but I'm going to show you my process. I get my partner to do my skin folds because he's a trainer, so he knows how to do it. I have this Excel spreadsheet where I type all my numbers in, so I've got the record of all my previous skin folds as well, and I like to print it out. So while he's skin folding me, I write it all down on this bit of paper, and then it's easier to transfer it over to my Excel spreadsheet, but then I need to go onto this calculator. This is my favorite one to use, and it's actually free. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to use it as well. I just like the algorithm of this one. It just seems to be, I don't think any of them are perfect, but this one just seems to be quite consistent with all the calculators I've used in the past. And I don't have to pay for a membership or a login or anything like that. So I did notice from weighing myself this morning that I've dropped quite a lot more weight, like maybe half a kilo since, I don't know, probably the last 7 days. And I think it's mainly, it's certainly not a lot of fat. I think I'm actually not drunk as much water as I wanted to drink. And that was mainly because of something that I'll talk about later in this video. But, and it leads into what I talked about at the end of my last video where I've had a few more rough days just because I haven't had enough of them yet. So I just think the main reason why my total scale weight has come down is because the water inside my body has dropped, and that will be reflected in the lean mass, which you can see here, 49.7. It was 51.06. So that doesn't necessarily mean that I've lost muscle. It just means that I've lost fat-free mass, which could be water, it could be glycogen, could also be muscle. You see that's my best reading there, 6.8 kgs of fat, all the way back last year when I was training for the universe, and I'm not far off that in terms of how much fat is in my body. So I'm actually quite happy with these readings anyway. Let me tell you exactly what it's like to be 1 week out from comp. And if you've ever competed before, please comment and tell me that this has happened to you. On Thursday, I turned up to a posing lesson and I didn't bring my heels, so I had to borrow some heels while I was there. Earlier today, I've been working on my next YouTube video, which was a mammoth job. It was like a 37-minute video. It was huge. And then I was clearing out some of my footage and I just deleted all of it, and I deleted it out of the deleted items. So there's one whole entire YouTube video that is never going to be published. And then the other stupid thing I did this morning was I did my check-in video, which I showed you earlier, this one here. And in the last 7 days, my body has definitely changed. It actually feels tighter everywhere, which is great. But then I was like, oh shit, now my bottoms are a bit too big. I messaged my bikini maker and said, do you think you have time to take it in? And then I was like, hang on a minute. She's put hooks in there so I can take it in myself. So then I texted her back and I said, don't worry about it. Because it didn't even fucking look. Like, what a dickhead. And I can honestly say it's not because my calories are low. My calories are 2,000, which, okay, yeah, for me that is low, but that's not low in general. But it's just because I just got all this other shit on my mind. And then you get these messages, okay, your tan's going to be at this time, your hair and makeup's going to be at this time. And then I've gone, crap, now I have to change my hair colouring appointment because it clashes with my tan. So you've got all that crap going on, plus you're trying to run your life. All this other stuff is happening. That's why you get comp brain. It's not always because your calories are low. Sometimes it's just because you just got so many tiny little things to remember and do, and you just don't remember to do them. So if you have been following this series, my last video that I made was 4 weeks out. Today is 1 week out. So there's this blip in time of like 3 weeks that I'm just never going to be able to show you because I just deleted all the footage. I literally had training, I had nutrition, I had all these updates. And then I just fucking deleted them because I'm a stupid competitor who's 1 week out from comp. I'll talk about my skin fold readings, which I've just done this morning. Pretty happy with them, to be honest. You can see that, like I showed you before, I'll put the readings here. Lean mass has definitely dropped, and I definitely feel like my body is even less puffy. Not that it was puffy, but I feel like it's tighter in certain spots. And it's tighter in certain spots that don't get skin folded. So I think there has been some more changes there. They're just the changes that are not going to necessarily reflect accurately on the skin fold readings because you can only skin fold certain sites. So sometimes you lose fat from a site that doesn't get skin folded. And I think that's part of what's happened. So I'm not bothered that the lean mass has gone down. I feel like I haven't trained a huge amount, to be honest. I've still weight trained 3 or 4 times a week. I haven't done a lot of cardio, but that's not going to affect That's not going to affect your lean mass unless you don't train at all, and then your glycogen stores can empty out and it looks like you've lost muscle when really you've just lost glycogen. But I'm kind of digressing now, because when you do skin fold readings 1 week out, all you're really doing is measuring where you're at. You can't really make any changes. It's too late. So the good thing about it is now I can measure where I'm at now 1 week out, as opposed to last year when I was 1 week out, and see if there's a difference or an improvement. I can even put the two videos together so you can see. And yeah, I'm very happy with what I've achieved, and I just feel like now it's just time to just get on with it and do the work. It's my 15th time on stage, and it's definitely the least nervous I've ever felt, and that's because I think I've just had so much other stuff happening. And yes, I've done it many times, but it's different federation, different category, so it feels new. But I've just had that much stuff going on through this comp prep, which I'm sure you know if you've been watching the videos, that it's been good because it's kept my mind on other things. The hardest part, and I did talk about this at the end of my last video 4 weeks out, is the worst was yet to come in terms of external life stresses. And that was when I found out right at the end of that video, so I didn't put anything in it because I thought I'd just leave it and put it in the next video, is that this beautiful one, you see this one here, there's the other one. They're a bit knackered because we've just been to the dog cafe, so they're very happy today. But we've actually found out that he has he's got cancer, he's got lymphoma. So yesterday he had his first chemo session. I did a fundraiser which I've been pushing for the last 2 weeks and will be pushing for the next however many months, because that shit ain't cheap, and neither is competing, so everything's hit me at the same time. So just hemorrhaging money at the moment. But anyway, we love him. We'll do what we need to do to keep him happy and comfortable for as long as we can. But because I found out 3 weeks ago from the test that we did, and then a week after that we were straight to the cancer specialist and got a plan and talked about options and stuff like that. And because he's been a gym dog, so lots of people know him and love him, and they know me. So many people have been generous, and we've had a lot of donations into the GoFundMe to pay for his cancer treatment. I'm going to do a whole lot of free fundraisers too, so I'll put the link in the description as well if you love my boy. You would have seen him in some of my previous videos as well. He was my best friend all through the pandemic as well, so that's been the hardest part throughout this whole comp prep, is finding that out. And when I found out, it was on a Thursday afternoon around 3:30. I got a call from the vet. They'd got the test results. That was the first time in like 13 years that I cancelled my clients that night, and I cancelled everything I had for the weekend as well. So we basically, my partner and I, on the weekend, we just blew off all of our plans and just had a weekend of just doing all his most favourite things in the whole wide world. Like, he loves the doggy beach, so we went to the doggy beach, went doggy cafe, did all this fun stuff. And I've never done that before. I kind of shocked myself a little bit, and my clients were so understanding about it. So that was really appreciated. But when I found out it was like 3:30 and I was meant to have clients at 5:30, and I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, because as soon as I got the call from the vet, I was like literally just bawling my eyes out. Lymphoma is it means that there's cancer in his lymph node, so it attacks his immune system. And that's how I found out. I actually found out by accident, because I thought there was something wrong. It looked like he was ill, and it turned out to be unrelated to the cancer. But because I took him to the vet, and the vet did a check over, she said, oh, his lymph nodes are inflamed, we should probably get that tested out. So we actually found it early. So right now, the only reason why he's tired and sleeping is because he's been out socializing today. But yeah, he seems to be fine, and chemo doesn't seem to make dogs as ill as it does humans. Generally, there's always exceptions, but that really got me down over the past few weeks. So I've come to terms with it now. As you can see, I've accepted it, and having that GoFundMe there has helped a lot, because we were able to actually do the chemo. And in dogs, it doesn't actually cure them; it just controls it. So it can shrink his lymph nodes down to normal size, so he can still live as if he's normal, even though the cancer is still there. So we can still prolong his life and make sure that he's happy and comfortable and not in any pain. But yeah, that was a real blow to me right at the end. So I tell you what, if I can get up on this stage and present my own best look ever. Despite all the shit that's happened over these past few months, I'm going to be so fucking proud of myself. Win or lose, come first or last, man, this comp prep now has so much more meaning behind it because of how much I've had to overcome. And if I had known that this much was going to happen, I probably wouldn't have chosen to do this show. So I'm glad that I didn't know, because I was forced to keep going. And I know it's made me a hell of a stronger person. I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about what I'm capable of. It's made me more hard in the head. It's made me give less fucks and sweat less small things. How does that saying go? I'm less likely to sweat the small things. Yeah, that sounds better. So I feel like I've already won. Maybe that's why I'm not nervous, because I can get up there and not place it all and I'll be perfectly happy. Even though that has actually never happened to me before. 14 comps, one of them was a guest performance, so I've done 13 competitions. I've placed top 3 in every single one. So to not place, I mean, I feel like I'm in a big league this time, so things have changed. I've given it my all. I've really worked fucking hard. Like, the training I've worked hard, the nutrition I've worked hard, the posing I've worked hard. I've made adjustments. I've listened to advice. I've taken on constructive criticism. I've done as much as I can. And I know that the competing is the thing that's kept me on the straight and narrow despite all this horrible stuff that's been going on in the background. It's helped me. It's given me something for me. And hopefully it's giving you something too. You've learned something as you've gone through. And I hope that you can take that forward and know that you can start. If you have something you want to do, if you want to get on stage, or you want to do a competition, or you want to do an event, or you just want to get yourself in great shape and set a goal, you don't have to wait until the time is right. And in fact, it's probably better if you don't, because if you do wait till the time is right, it might be easy when you're doing it, but then you will hit a rough patch later on. And it's probably better to just do the messy, unpolished, rough bits at the start when life is not perfect anyway, because at some point it is going to get hard. So if you can get through that hard part at the start, then the easy part will be later. It's like any new skill. You're going to be shit at it first, so you might as well be shit at it while everything else in your life is shit too, and just get started and just do the bits that you can. So that's my advice coming through this. This is going to be my last update before comp. The next video will be the actual competition and my summary for after it. So that's why I've got to leave you here. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I have no idea what's coming. I am actually really excited. I feel like I've earned the right to be there. Now all I need to do is enjoy. I'm going to be so proud, and I think that's the bit that will come through. It's not that I'm proud of how I look, although I will be proud of that. I'm going to be proud that I didn't fucking give up. So thank you for coming on the journey. I can't wait to tell you about it afterwards, and we'll see you on the other side.